Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Jazzy, getting jazzy with jazz. And if y'all want to have a good time, YouTube family, just like I do, come on over. And I need y'all to go ahead and do this for me, like, comment, and subscribe. And then we gonna get the party started. Hey, YouTube family. You know, it's your girl, getting jazzy with jazz. Always. And you know, I'm the leftovers queen. Because I have to make sure that I empty out my refrigerator or whatever. And I'm going to talk to y'all for a minute as well. And I hope y'all are all doing good and having a blessed day. Like myself, I'm having a blessed day as well. And I'm actually on lunch. Or early lunch, shall I say. And I'm gonna be just doing something, you know. And you know how I always have to, you know, jazz up my leftovers. And this is my spaghetti. And you know, I added my little sauce and stuff to it to make it, you know, a little bit better, like it ain't leftovers and all that stuff. But I want y'all to make sure that y'all are having a blessed day and doing everything that y'all need to do in your day. And I hope that everyone is, you know, getting some sort of, you know, relief today as far as, you know, job-wise and stuff like that. Because I know for a fact I have to make sure that on my job, I have to make sure that, you know, I connect and, you know, do as much as I can do. And then I'll be honest with y'all, I did a whole lot of interviewing this morning. And just a whole lot of interviewing for a whole bunch of different jobs. And I see that, excuse me y'all, I didn't mean to be so loud, but I see that it's really, really easy to, if you put your mind to it, find you another job. And I should be about to have another job here shortly. Because I mean, it's like I have honestly came to my wits end with the job. And you know, me, you know, making, you know, excuses or, you know, having money to just pay just enough every month and not having nothing left over. And I'm actually used to having a job where I always had leftover money, you know, to have a good time, because, you know, my baby is out of school and we gonna want to do some stuff and have a trip and stuff like that. And it's like, if I only make $15 an hour, I can't do it. So I'm making, like I said, I'm making strides to, you know, and get up out of there. And then I'm putting my dishes in the dishwasher too. But I hope everyone is having a blessed day like myself. And it's not because I had to have a mental reset, but you know, I'm to a point now in life where, I mean, you really honestly have to, you know, make stride with a purpose, and you can't let, you know, everything that happens in your everyday life take an effect on you. And it took me so long to, you know, figure out that you, excuse me, y'all. It took me so long to figure out that you can't let people, you know, make your day bad. Because believe it or not, there's people out there that strive to make your day bad. And that's their MO, to see if you're doing good or if you're doing bad. And you know, it's people that like to see that you're in a bad situation. And that's why I said I'm gonna stop, you know, allowing people to even see, you know, the smallest part of me. And I'm just gonna have a good life and have fun and enjoy my life. Because my whole thing is, you know, when you can just be on be on earth. And it's like, when you gone, then honestly speaking, nobody is gonna just stop and say, oh my gosh, they're not gonna stop and think, you know, like that, because it goes on. Especially, I'm really speaking on jobs. And jobs, you know, when you leave a job and you get another job and all that stuff, they just find another person to make a fool out of. And I'm speaking on my job, because they have made a fool of me since November 2024. And it's not going to happen no more. And it's time for me to just put a stop to it, because it's not going to, you know, dictate my everyday life. And I'm going to stop letting it dictate my everyday life. Because, like, seriously speaking, I get so fed up with, you know, the attitudes and stuff. And I'm gonna make some Kool-Aid, y'all to be able to see. But I get tired of, you know, the attitudes of people. And, you know, people have pink. You know, people always have an attitude, and I understand that the attitude is not per se towards me. But it's like, you never know what somebody's going through, and you never know where their mindset and their mental is. So it's like, some people, they can't, you know, just take an attitude and just roll and just say, okay, it is what it is. Because for a long time, I wasn't even able to do that. And now I'm to the point where I'm saying it is what it is. What's for me is for me. And with God, and I always say, I always keep God first, the highest, all the time, no matter what and how I feel. Because I do know for a fact that God is not, he is not going to let you suffer. And when I started thinking, you know, having a mindset like that, then everything was, you know, better for me. And I had positive days, and, you know, and sometimes, you know, you still be tired, because I know I'm not saying that I'm not tired, because I'm tired all the time. But, you know, it's something that you have to, you know, do every single day. And I'm actually fine with that. And because I know that something bigger is coming, I'm perfectly fine with it. And I'm actually interested in hearing my YouTube family's, you know, opinions and like what's going on with y'all. And I want to be, you know, be a person that y'all can come to my YouTube channel and just feel, you know, at home and feel like we're a whole big YouTube family and we can talk about stuff. Because like I said, I shared all my deepest, darkest stuff with y'all as far as, you know, my personal situation where I went through that segment of my little, well, I will say domestic violence. And that's why I can sit and I can look at, you know, the true crime shows and, you know, look at stuff, and then I can, you know, like, wow, I can look at, you know, all the videos and find something, you know, that, you know, I witnessed. Because it's always like every, you know, situation is not the same, but the most of them are. Most of them are. Because all of them that I have watched, most of them are. So, and, you know, I'm watching one in particular where a young lady, she had a better ending. But, I mean, it's just, people are, I'm just going to say, people are just crazy. Whether they're men or whether they're women. They're just crazy. And it's just a thing you have to figure out if that's what you want to deal with. And no one should ever feel like that they have to deal with anything. And I'm here to tell you, no one should feel like that they have to deal with anything, whether it's on a job or whether it's in a relationship. And if you're not happy and if it's not serving you any purpose to be a better you, every single day and a better person every single day, then I know it's easier said than done, but trust and believe. I've been through it with the jobs and with the bad relationships and stuff. And I can come to y'all wholeheartedly and say that it's going to be okay. And you just have to always just position yourself, to get to, the end of the road, get to a finish line, and it'll be okay. And I'm particularly talking about a bad relationship as well. It'll be okay. And I know it's easier said than done. However, I can say it because I've been through it. And I know situations are different, but it's going to be okay. I just want everybody to know that that was my little spiel. That was my talk of motivation for everyone that listens to my channel and everybody that just listens to what I'm saying on my channel. And I try to speak, all positivity and nothing negative on this channel. And this is gonna be my lunch. And I want y'all to do me a favor. If you like the content and like what I said and how, I'm positioning my channel, and you feel at home and love, which I want everybody that views and watches me to feel at home and feel loved. Because we are all one big family. We are all a YouTube family. And I want y'all to do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until I talk to y'all later, YouTube, I'm about to enjoy my lunch and do a little cleanup over here and make the Kool-Aid. Or unless y'all want me to show y'all the Kool-Aid, I can. I'm going to go ahead and... Because we are family. And I will go ahead and show y'all the Kool-Aid. And it's blue raspberry Kool-Aid. So that's what I'm going to be making. I stayed over here too long. This is the Kool-Aid. Going ahead and making my Kool-Aid. And it always just makes you feel good, so just know that still can live a part of your happy younger life when you just make some good old Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid can't do nothing but always just excite. And I know my baby like Kool-Aid too, especially this one. But YouTube family, I have kept y'all too long. And I want y'all to have a positive day. And remember what I said, we all are in this together and we all can be a happy family. And if you ever need anything, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm always here. And you can comment in my comments and then I can talk to you and I can give you some advice. If you want to just conversate, we can always conversate in the comments. But bye, YouTube. And that was my video, my YouTube family. I want y'all to do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. And if you like my content, shoot me a like. And then also, shoot me some, a comment. And we can talk to each other in the comments. Bye, YouTube family.